Going to, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've gone to the gym and I've made it into a routine and it's part of my lifestyle is far more comprehensible than, oh wait, now I can't believe that I'm just, I don't know, having the time of my life, although clearly not orgasming. I can't believe I'm orgasming because I looked at a weight. Time Miller, bald a-hole here. We have had a few questions recently about why there is a penguin and why there is a giraffe on my table. It means your new viewers are watching, which I always appreciate. This is Gerald the Fitness Mascot. That is Standard Gains Giraffe. They are ridiculous gym things that I made up, and now you can buy on a t-shirt. Cheap plug, link in description. The reason I thought this was a very apt video to mention ridiculous things on is because we are about to talk ridiculous things. There are a lot of problems that we suffer when we do go to the gymnasium, also known as the Fitness Palace of Love, but I don't know about you. I've never been in there. I'm trying not to laugh. I've never been in there and gone, oh no, I need to leave and I can't go because right now I'm experiencing an orgasm. But right from the Sun newspaper, which is an absolute rag, but hey, somebody sent this to me and I had to cover it, we get core blimey, so straight away just want to facepalm. I get orgasms working out and it's mortifying. I'm scared to step foot in the gym because of my coregasms. Now, fair play to whoever came up with that. I do want to point out, fears are always relative to the person. So even though I laugh, that kind of makes me a bit of an idiot, because I'm sure if this did get in your head, it would be something you didn't want to experience. I have dumb fears as well, so I want to make that very, very clear. But with that said, the gym might not be for everyone, but for one young woman, it means running the risk of reaching climax in front of everyone. Sophie Blackman, 24, a journalist from Hertfordshire, shares her story about how she discovered she suffers from exercise-induced orgasms after shedding 6 stone. Now, I want to talk about one thing straight away. If good old Sophie, 24, is so, embarrassed by this and mortified, why is she sharing her story with the Sun newspaper? If I had a massive wart on my back and this wart was absolutely ruining me, I wouldn't make a video called I can't believe I got this massive wart on my back, because I guess I'm embarrassed about it. As someone who experiences coregasms, believe me when I say that the gym is extremely off-putting when you could burst into orgasm at any given moment. Up until the start of the very first lockdown in March 2020, I'd never imagined reaching climax from working out could be a real thing, let alone that I would ever be someone who worked out. Now, they are two very, very different things. I'm sorry. Going to, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've gone to the gym and I've made it into a routine and it's part of my lifestyle is far more comprehensible than, oh wait, now I can't believe that I'm just, I don't know, having the time of my life, although clearly not orgasming. I can't believe I'm orgasming because I looked at a weight. I used to be 15 stone, munching McDonald's 5 to 7 days a week, and the thought of exercising was just not a priority when the idea of the gym gave me so much anxiety. Only scoffing a bag-size share Maltesers could comfort me. Nonetheless, despite living quite a lazy lifestyle, I had always been very sexually active. Little did I know it was going to get a lot more intense. And I feel like if you could interact with these stories, at this moment it would go dun 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 dun. Fast forward a year and I have lost 6 stone. I'm now 9 stone, so fair play to her. Amazing weight loss after falling in love with the comforts of working out from home during the coronavirus pandemic. The strenuous activities of squats being made more fun by the sheer fact they would bizarrely arouse the hell out of me. Coregasms, also known as exercise-induced orgasms, or an ELO, because we have to abbreviate everything in 2021, was first recorded by US sexologist Alfred Kinsey in his 1953 book Sexual Behavior in the Human Female. There continues to be a growing body of scientific evidence that recognizes, much like being able to orgasm in your sleep, that this is no fairy tale. I'll never forget the first time it happened. So who knew on today that we were going to try and compare going to the gym with having a wet dream? It didn't happen throughout the first few months of working out as I was trying to focus on breathing and staying alive. These are random things that come out of this story. Remember to breathe and stay alive. Why? Are we fighting for our life? No, we're just in the gym. But once I gained stamina, confidence, and strength, it was like a volcanic eruption down there. We really are using some big imagery here. Performing a rep of squats in the privacy of my living room with an, I don't know all that bit, blah, blah, blah. Without going into any graphic detail, she crouches down to do a squat with a kettlebell between her fingers, and it shocked the living daylights out of me. I almost lost a foot in the process as the weight collided with the floor. What are you lifting? 250 kilogram dumbbell? I have dropped a lot of dumbbells and weights on my foot over the years. You wouldn't lose a foot. My mind rapidly became ablaze with questions concerned and an odd satisfaction of delight. This is when the story gets ridiculous. It does not need to be this flowery with the language. Have my waters just sprung, I'm not even pregnant, and I rushed to the laptop and I figured out I couldn't believe it, I'd had an orgasm. It was only when it started happening every workout that it started to dawn on me, I can't go to a gym and pull these atrocious faces and expressions in public mid-bench press. You probably can, I've I've seen worse in gyms, genuinely. And so I've avoided gyms ever since. I do at-home workouts I can find, and to get through a full workout, I have to desperately try and think about everything that doesn't get me hot under the collar. Now, that doesn't make any sense, because if the orgasms are being induced due to your love of lifting weights, then it doesn't matter what you're thinking about. You could be thinking about driving a car to the store. But if it is the act of taking a dumbbell or a kettlebell or whatever and lifting it up above your head that makes you go, oh my gosh, can't believe it. What? I don't think you should all of a sudden start thinking about banging someone. It doesn't make any sense. Despite friends offering to go with me to the gym to make me feel more comfortable, who feels comfortable being around somebody when they're having an orgasm? I even turned down working out with them for somewhere private because it's just awkward. Well, yeah. She then goes on to talk about how she doesn't make much noises and that her friends were jealous until they saw the dread in my eyes whenever they mentioned going to the gym and realized it was actually an issue. And I totally get this. If I knew that I was going to, cream my pants every time I went to the gym, I would certainly be self-worried about it as well. I'd be very self-conscious about it. But if someone told me, like if you're Jack, hello Jack, and we meet and you say, oh, guess what? I orgasm in the gym all the time. I'm going to go, oh, bro, I'm so jealous. I'm like, man, that's not an issue I want to have to deal with. And I kind of feel like she's exaggerating here when she says sometimes, and I'm not kidding, I think you are, I go and lay down after because I feel like I've gone through 5 consecutive rounds of sex, yet all I've done is 6 squats. Now, I can do, and I think most people can do 6 squats in around about 10 seconds. I think that's fair, probably quicker. I don't even see how the human body would be able to produce multiple orgasms in that time, or coregasms. Not that I'm an expert on this, so if you're looking at me now going, Simon, you're being very disrespectful, you are correct, and I agree with you. I'm just delivering you the facts. The best part as well is they're never boring and have oddly given me a lot of confidence when it comes to building strength. Never understand that. I kind of feel like the use of the word comes is poor. And we finish with, and if men can't get the job done, at least I can pop a squat and get something worthwhile out of it. Which is also a stupid thing to say, because the reason you're squatting is to develop your legs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calves, and pretty much your entire body, because really it does work everything over your entire body. So that's why you should be doing squats, not because you want to have an orgasm and feel like you're doing a backflip. But how can we ignore that story? How can we ignore that story? So I guess the only thing to say now is that if you suffer from coregasms, please get in touch. That's right. I would like to hear your coregasm stories. You can make them up if you want. And if we get a load and they make me laugh, probably just put them in the comments. It's probably the best thing to do. We'll do a whole other video called Your Best Coregasm Story. And then YouTube will absolutely kick me off. But you know what? Probably worth it. Now, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Click the bell ding ding so you know when other videos are going live. There is another video on the screen. Please do give that a click. I'm also on Patreon, patreon.com/Simon316. I'm on Cameo. If you want me to send you one of those, I can. Just search for my name on Cameo, obviously. Twitter and Instagram is Simon316. Simon.bigcartel.com for merchandise, including my lovely friends out in front of me. I'm in Greg Doucette's Power 13 cookbook. There's a link in the description below as well. You can use the code Simon15 for 15% off. And I think that's everything. But more importantly than all of that, I appreciate you watching my videos. If you are a coregasm sufferer, I mean, there are worse things in the world, right? Some people can't even go outside. Like a swift breeze will make them... That's the word I'll use. You know what? Let's just end the video. You take care.